Today we are going to learn in math which one you like much, okay? What lesson we are going to learn? New lesson, lesson number 7. Is there any idea about that? Okay, is there anyone? What is the lesson number 7? Can you give your answer to your chat box? That is geometry. Yes. Yes. So geometry we are going to learn. What does mean by geometry? Yes. Hey children, I'll share my content now. What does it mean, geometry? Geometry is the study of shapes, isn't it? Children, am I audible?
Yes, ma'am. Stella, ma'am,
Okay.
you are audible.
Yes. Okay, ma'am. So geometry is the study of shapes. Children, tell me that you must have seen many things at your home and in surrounding, isn't it? Every day has different shapes. Some are in square, other way some are in rectangle, triangular, circular. So you already knew about the shape. So these shapes are called geometrical in the sense. So let's revise these shapes. Okay. Suppose if I ask you to draw any diagram, how will you begin? So before the children, you have to take a rough note, one square sheet. Then if you have pencil, otherwise color pencil, everything has to be near paper. Okay. If I ask you to draw any diagram, how will you begin?
We should do at this white color sheet, ma'am.
Yes. Suppose if I ask you to draw any picture, so how will you begin? Isn't it? You just try in your notebook. Just try in your notebook. Then tell me how that you started that part. Yes. So, what do you, is there anyone, can you unmute and show your diagram, which one you drew now? And then try. So, how we have to start? By using lines, isn't it? By using line only, we have to start any diagram. Yes. What is line? So maybe that straight line or curved line. Did you anyone draw the picture? Children, did you anyone try? So you have to use your, which one? Straight lines, otherwise curved line. What are these straight line and curved line? So if I ask you to draw, so immediately you have to use your pencil, you have to draw, isn't it? So the curve, when we draw line on a piece of paper, if I ask you to draw in your rough note, without lifting pen or pencil, and without using scale or ruler, we get the shape, which are called the curves, which we call the curves. Just try in your rough note. Isn't it? We should not lift pencil without using scale as well as ruler. We get any shape, that shape only by using the curve we used to draw. By using ruler as well as scale, we get the shape, no? So that ruler and scale we use to draw any shape or any diagram, that is by using the straight line. That should be exact one. So lines have been divided into straight lines as well as curved lines. So we are going to see about that. Okay, children, suppose if you have the rough note, you have to write your name. It's capital letter. You just try now. Write your name in your rough note, capital letter, your name. At the end of the time, you have to show me that one. How many standing line, how many sleeping line, how many slanting line, horizontal as well as vertical, everything should be in that. You have to show that one. End of that time, I'll ask you, you have to unmute and show now. Okay. So simple curves as well as curved cross lenses, how that we used to call this. If you see here, the first one. These are different shapes by using the curves we have started to draw that one. It can also be that one. These are also diagram only. What's difference between these two? So if you see that one simple curve, the curves do not cross themselves. If you draw by like this, it has to be ended by here. Similarly, here also. So they used to call them as a simple curve. Simple curves means they don't cross themselves. You come here. You check now. So they have to be crossed. Okay. So these are not simple curves because they cross themselves. Curves cross themselves, not called as a simple curves. Why we are learning this part now? You see now why that we are learning. Okay, children, now we are going to do small activity. So have matchsticks. Can you take the 4 matchsticks? But here I take 3. We just take 4 matchsticks. It's glue. Please, children, can you take that one? 4 matchsticks, glue, then 1 sheet. Now, okay, what we have to do? Okay, how should we use by this matchstick? Now, if we are given that 3 matchsticks, but I ask you to take 4. So make certain figures. Then what do we get? Let's see. You just try. Here we got this setup by using 3 matchsticks. We got 3 figures. See, we got these figures by using 3 matchsticks. You also just try by using 4 matchsticks. Are you doing, children? Children, am I audible? Children, am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Sarna, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am, you're audible.
Yes, yes. Okay, dear. Okay, dear. Okay, dear. Okay, dear. You just try, dear. Okay, Kana. Okay, okay. Just try. End of the time, you have to show that one. Okay? By using 4 matchsticks.
Audible, clear, ma'am.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. Then what we have to do the next one? So we have to see the difference between these figures. How that they are differ from each other, that we are going to see. Yes. So we are going to take this. See that one. Is there any similarities between these figures? Can you anyone? Can you anyone tell me? Is there any similarities between these figures? Yes. If you see that one, all figures here, all figures. Yes, children, just see. What do we see there? All these figures do not begin as end at the same point, isn't it? Suppose they started to stick here, again they have to end here only. Similarly, they will be started here as well as end here. Here also, they started here as well as end there, isn't it? So these figures, if they are not starting, suppose if they not begin and end at the same point, we used to call them in the open figures or open curves. Got it? If they start in the same point as well as end in the same point, what they used to call, we'll see that. Yes. Such figure which I've seen now, such figure which I've seen the previous one, which do not begin and end at the same point are called the open figures we have seen, isn't it? The next one, what it is, now let's see this figure. See this figure? If the figure has been started here, begin there, and if you draw like this, again have to come and end at the same point, isn't it? So we start from here as well as it ended here itself. Or we could start somewhere else. Suppose we are starting here, it just be like this, isn't it? We could start from any other point. And again, it will be end here only, isn't it? Suppose we are starting from this place. Again, you are going to end at the where you have started, the same place only you are going to end. So what the figure used to call? Closed figure. So begin as well as end at the same point, we used to call them as a closed figure. Got it? So there are three kinds of categories. One is open figure, which one is end as well as open point has to be different. I'll come to the closed figure, both. Begin as well as end point is the same. So that shows us a closed figure. Then what we have to see next is, isn't it? Is the open shape. These are the open figures, which one that you are seeing at top now. See that one? There is an open there, in the middle of the circle, there is an open there. So we can't say these as a circle, isn't it? Here also, because they are not fully completed. There is an open in the middle of the figure. So these shapes used to call open shape. We'll come to the closed figure, fully closed. See the shape that started and ended at the same point. You just try in your notebook, children. Just try in your notebook. At the end of the time, everyone have to show you a roughly which one you are doing now. Yes. So these are closed shapes. A shape that starts and ends at the same point, we used to call them as a closed figure. Yes. Now we are going to see what are the different shapes so far we have learned. Yes. Yes. These are the what figures that already we learned, isn't it? Basic figures. A, star, circle, oval, semicircle, triangle, rectangle, pentagon. Pentagon. I'll clear it. What is used to call pentagon? I'll say that one. This is hexagon. Okay, we'll see one by one. These are called the 2D shapes. These are called the 2D shapes. We used to call them as a geometry. So which one that we are going to see about this shape today? That's about 2D shapes. So 2D dimensional means what? 2D dimensional means what? Please, can you mute your mobile? Can you unmute? Please mute now. Okay. So these are called the 2D dimensional shapes. What does it mean 2D dimensional? There are some properties for them. So we are going to see what are they. Okay. Now we are going to see properties of 2D shapes. Yes. I think so. You know well where that you are sitting. Just consider, feel. Isn't it? Have you ever noticed when you are in the classroom, your teacher, if your teacher sits on one side of the desk, feel like this. You are sitting way opposite her. So if you want to go and talk to her, you will stand on the other side of the desk, isn't it? You used to feel in the sense, feel like that you are sitting in a classroom, you are sitting in front of your teacher, teacher is one side of the desk, you are a little bit far away from the desk. If you would like to go and talk with your teacher, so you have to stand and go where you have to stand on the other side of the desk. Got it? On the other side of the desk, you are going to stand. If we, suppose, what does it look? So if we look at the desk from the top, you just feel like that you are seeing at the top of the desk now. Got it? You are seeing at the top of the desk, feel like this. So it will look like this, isn't it? Suppose if you are seeing the desk at the top of that, so it will look like this, isn't it? So its teacher is sitting way on this side. So you will stand where? Opposite of that one. So if your teacher is sitting, you are standing on this side of the desk. Apart from these two sides, it has this side as well as this side. So what does it mean? Side. Why we used to call them the side of the figure? So side means what? Side means where you are sitting, I say, that is where you are standing opposite of that one. So just before that, I have to give another information. So now you know well about the side. Next, we are going to see next one. Yes. Yes, what does it mean? When you were very small. Imagine like this, when you were very small. Got it? Okay, when you were very small, you bumped your head in this corner. Isn't it? Did you used to get when you were very small? You bumped your head as they are very sharp. Did you feel? Children, did you feel? Did you get hurt? So by this, that sharp place. So what we used to call. If you look at the table, I said no. Again, similarly, that you are look at the table. How many such corners? That corner, the sharp point where you get used to get bumped in your head. So that corner, that place we used to call them as the corner. Got it? So if you see that one, how many such corners do we have in this shape? 1, 2, 3, 4. Isn't it? These are corners. These are sides. These are sides. Side can be used to call as edges. Got it? Even though corner, we can call them as the vertices or vertex. Vertex is the singular form of vertices. Vertex is the plural form. So now we are going to see by using the shape. What shape is this, children? What shape? Can you anyone unmute and tell what shape is this?
Rectangle, ma'am.
Rectangle. Very good. Very good. Very good.
Rectangle.
Okay, children. Okay, Kana. Okay, Kana. Mute now. Rectangle. Very good. Now we are going to see for all the shapes. So for what we learn, what is side? I say side is a line. What is side? Side is a line. Just see, just get that one clearly, children. What is side as well as what is corner? That means edges as well as vertices. It is easy for you to understand the property of 2D shapes. Yes. What is side? If you see that one, can you see the straight line there? Yes. So side is a line which joins. You see that one, which joins two corners. This is one side which joins two corners. This corner as well as this side. Got it? This is one side. If you go for this one, again, this line, this side is joining two corners. So side is a line which joins two corners. If you see this side, it joins two corners. Similarly, all the sides, the same, the line has been joined by two corners. So, which joins two corners that we used to call as a side. What is corners or vertices? The vertex is the point where two lines meet, where two sides meet. If you see that one, see, this is the corner, another corner. So, in one corner, two lines meet here, isn't it? Similarly, this is another corner where two sides or two lines meet in one corner. Are you clear? Side is a line which joins two corners. Got it? So side as well as vertices. Now we are going to see about that one is side and follows with edges as well as corner vertices. So we'll see for each shape, how many corners, how many, each one, vertices. So if you come here square, see that one square. So how many sides are there, children? One side, 2, 3, 4, isn't it? There are 4 sides or edges for square. Corner, how many corners or vertices? 1, 2, 3, 4. Isn't it? So, square has 4 edges or sides. Similarly, 4 corners are vertices. Are you clear within that? Yes. How many?
Are sides or another sides or edges. Sides and side.
Please, can you mute your mobile now? Yes. Similarly, rectangle similar to square it is, isn't it? So, can you tell me how many edges as well as vertices for the rectangle? Just like a square, isn't it? 1, see that one? 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 sides. How many corners? How many vertices? 4 vertices. Similar to square. There are 4 vertices, 4 corners. Then circle. Because if you know what is the definition for the side as well as corner, easily we can say this one. How many edges, how many vertices for the circle? Is there any line there? Because it's a curved shape, isn't it? Curved surface. It is a curved surface. There is no any straight line to join the corner. What is this? There is no any corner. There is no any side. So it is a curved surface only. So 0 edges as well as 0 vertices. Circle has 0 edges. Edges is equal to sides. So 0 edges as well as 0 vertices. Okay. The next one, triangle. Obviously, we know that one. So how many are there? There are 3 sides, 3 vertices, isn't it? 3 sides, 3 vertices. Where? Because I said corner is the place, vertices is the place where 2 line meets, isn't it? So that phase only we used to call them as a corner or vertices. So there are three vertices, there are three sides. Next, pentagon. Pentagon, pent. In Latin word, pent means 5. Got it? So similarly, we have to check that one. How many sides are there? Pent means what I said in Latin? 5. So we see that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 sides as well as 5 vertices, isn't it? There are 5 vertices or corners. Similarly, 5